Hi, my name is Ray Melinda S. Campos. I'm here to explain activity number 2, which is Introduction to Python. I am from BSCS3A. So, what are the basic elements of Python? So, the basic elements of Python is Boolean, integer, long, float, string, list, object, and none. So what is the meaning of Boolean? A binary variable having two possible values called true or false. So under integer, a whole number, a number that is not a fraction. Integer values. So what is long? A long interval or period. Float. The period of time by which the duration of an activity may be extended without affecting the overall time for all process. String, a linear sequence of characters, words, or other data. List, a formal structure analogs to a list by which items of data can be stored or processed in a definite order. Object. An object is a data construct that provides a description of something that may be used by a computer, such as a processor, a peripheral, a document, or a dataset. And the last, none. None is by not no amount, not at all. So next, let's go to if statement syntax. So what is statement syntax? Statement syntax which will evaluate whether a statement is true or false and run code only in the case that the statement is true. So, sa gilid niya meron mga example. Given example. Next, Python for loop. Python for loop is used to iterate the elements of a collection in the order that they appear. This collection can be sequence, list, or string. And Python while loop. In Python, while loop is used to execute number of statements or body till the specified condition is true. Once the condition is false, the control will come out of the loop. Next, there are three types of Python control structures. There are first, selection, number 2, sequential, and the last, repetition or iteration. So let's go the meaning of the three Python control structures. Number 1, the Python sequence. So flow of a program that execute in an order without skipping, jumping, or switching to another block of code. You cannot execute the second instruction before executing the instruction above it. Also, you cannot divide a sum which has not been calculated. Next, second, Python selection. So what is Python selection? The best example of selection control structures or instructions is Python are if-else statement and dictionary mapping switchers. So the last is Python repetition or iteration. Python repetition is This is when a certain chunk of needs to be repeated until given number of times. For example, you need to print the record of all the students for this marks sheet. So, nandito yung example niya. Then, now it would be easy to repeat for all students through repetitive or iterative control structures. The most common examples in Python are for and while loops. Thank you.